And we're back. I believe we're back. I hope we're back. Confirming that my stream is doing exactly what I hoped it would. I believe we're back. I hope we're back. Did you miss me? Confirming that my stream is doing. Okay. So let's get this next part going. I get to start up the GameCube from being powered down, and hopefully nothing explodes. Yes, to progressive scan for this next game. Beautiful Joe, the modular hero with powers that can get upgraded. I feel like this game is full of Mega Man concepts that were sitting on the cutting room floor, and ended up being a really cool experience. Even though I guess the concept as a whole was fairly limited. Not too many beautiful Joe games ever existed. Even though I think he deserves a revival. I mean, beat 'em ups are kind of an odd genre to deal with sometimes. They're very hit or miss. And now, Ruthie, why aren't you playing Bloodstained?
Me?
Bloodstained looks like a ton of fun. I would absolutely love myself some Bloodstained. I should get it, even though I hear the Switch version is kind of a piss-poor port. Anyway. Got some old saves of Beautiful Joe on here, where I'm massively powerful. Looks like these were some... Oh wow, how many saves can I even have here? Can I get like a no save mode thing going on? Because you guys deserve. You guys deserve something new. And I'll make it easy on myself because it's been a long time. Some kids mode. Dang, Alex, platinum on Bloodstained? You did that fast. Hasn't that game only been out like a month? Heck yeah, Nick, you know what's going on here. Doesn't it just look so beautiful? This crisp HDMI from the GameCube. The Eon device for GameCube is pricey, but I think it's worth it. And there have been so many other good things that have evolved for the GameCube. Carby also makes a GameCube digital out to HDMI device. It's only about half the price, but uses basically the same hardware inside. Eon just really loves their advertising blitz, so they need to find a way to finance that, and charging a shitload per device is part of it.
I had a more romantic time eating popcorn in the lobby. Joe, honey, oh, why don't you show me some off-screen action?
Backer, I get it.
Oh, Sylvia, cut it out. I said cut it out. They don't show these old movies all the time, you know. I've been looking forward to this forever.
Well, I've
Just
been
such a
looking forward to
nerd.
this for a long time too.
In spite of the slamming hottie girlfriend he's got.
Hey, stop that. This is the best part.
I'm currently in the midst of, I backed 198X, and I've seen game reviewing websites have reviews of it, so it should be out any day now. I just don't know where my version's going, or when it's going to be delivered.
Brought to his end. Goodbye, beautiful world. Nothing will ever be the same.
Oh man, I missed the most important part.
Hey, I've seen this scene before.
You know why? Because this flick hit the screens way back when we were still little babies.
But that guy in the blue mask, I know I've seen him somewhere.
The girl is mine.
So, I'm not sure if it's against the rules, but I don't care. Bottoms up. Thank you for hanging out and being patient here on the stream.
Heck? Well, what's happening?
7 years. Oh man. So, after about year 3 or 4, I think I definitely would have given up all hope.
Six machine. Hey.
Joe the hero. It's now time. Actually, change the. Oh no, that layering, that original layering was better. Ew, thought I could get away with it, but the actual display frame for the GameCube video is not the same size as the viewable area, so I just have to compensate for that.
Hey, wait a minute. Am I?
Knockos root beer indeed. Just like all the streamers I've seen who pull from vapes on stream, and we just have to trust that that's cotton candy or sour apple or whatever in their vapes.
Take my place as the new action hero.
Boys, it really is Captain Blue. Whoa. Hey, can I get your autograph?
No, I am already gone.
Oh man, the early 2000s, where every game had like 40 minutes of unskippable cutscene at the beginning. Well, actually, I could probably skip this, and they just press start here.
Your lady friend is waiting.
Nope, mashing all the buttons, not letting me skip. Even though I've got some completed save files here.
Cool. Real V-Watch. I always wanted to try one on. So.
Oh boy, time to be trained in doing things that buttons normally do, like invoking a character downwards or upwards. Like even without powers, Joe already defies a lot.
Just go for it!
Like I'm already freaking dominating this without even thinking. Yes, sarsaparilla. Sarsa, saspa, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, coins. I don't have the double jump yet. Gotta play along with the game mechanics so that I can get all the V points. A dude in there must be like, it's Tombstone, there must be like 40 dudes who make their own homegrown sarsaparilla. They're robots, but they express so much pain and anguish. It's weird.
My young Joe, it looks like you haven't awakened to your true powers as a hero. I'll show you how to be a real hero. Come and get me.
Just go for it!
Nice job.
Oh no. I got the snot beaten out of me by an old man. Yeah, tapped an old man a couple times.
Your hero-ness has awakened. Now the Phoenix is responding to your hero instincts deep down inside. When the Phoenix starts to glow, say the word Henshin.
Give me the watch. The original nerdy smartwatch here. Definitely check out some Southern Arizona, Alex. It's a good vacation. It's a great alternate way to experience part of what I think is closer to the soul of Arizona. Yeah, you can have some fun in Phoenix, Scottsdale, etc. But getting yourself over to some Southern Arizona or Northern Arizona stuff is a real good time. It's LA. You can dress. It's LA. You can dress like turn of the century cowboys and have fake gunfights for tips on the Sunset Strip or in Hollywood. Backtracking a bit, getting some more film canisters here. Whoa! Previous wife and Scottsdale all in the same sentence. That's it's pretty rough, bro. My condolences. I'm glad you've upgraded highly in life. Oh yeah, sent him flying. Got my bullet time going. Ah, stupid bat. Ruining my mojo here. I'm just trying for points here and playing very casually. Yeah, Snopsdale's what we call Scottsdale. Gotta visit Caduceus. Caduceus actually opened up a tap room in Scottsdale too, so you don't have to go to Jerome to get it, even though it's just a much better idea to go to Jerome to get it, because it's a very sexy region of Arizona and just the country in general. Screw this, getting a burger. Now give me that key. That's downright depressing. Oh boy. Burned out all my VFX meter. Yeah, sounds like all those memories are kind of floating up right now. You scratched one, you tugged one thread, and all the rest are just flooding out, and it's unraveling like crazy. Oh, chandeliers. Nothing else fun up here. Just gotta keep exploring, of course. Wow, more Zanani than a school teacher's really gonna keep bumming me out for a while, so thanks for that, Ruthie. Appreciate it. Love you. Always love punching the bullets back in their face. And I always love doing mid-air slow motion shit too after a good uppercut. Keep the combo going and keep the powers going. It's pretty wonderful. That's okay, Ruthie. I'm always blamed for ruining things too. So it's just the energy, the common energy between us. Don't even fret. Wow, got a V on time for that? That was terrible. I do not deserve that. But I am playing in kid mode, so that's also a factor. Slow motion is so powerful that those dudes can't even fly. If they are in the air, they fall right down. Where's the next one? Oh, yeah, especially that thing. Oof. Oh, Mia's starting her stream. I'm so excited for her that she's going to get on the streaming bandwagon. What kind of technical difficulties is Mia facing? Oh yeah, one of them came down. That's right. Games that double jumps are my favorite.
Just go for it.
2 for 1. I love that powerful feeling of the lightning striking and whatnot. Animated Avatar Streamlabs. So Streamlabs, I guess Streamlabs is the app of choice. Is she streaming from a Mac, I guess? I thought there was an OBS for Mac as well. And of course, she has to be flashy, thus, of course, she wants an animated avatar. She wants the difficult thing so she can be extra, well, so she can be extra. That's really what it comes down to. Oh. So, Streamlabs like fancy OBS? Okay, gonna assume they're dead and move on from here. Terrible pizza? Did not know there was such thing as terrible pizza. Even the worst pizza is often surprisingly decent. Oh god, the helicopter's coming at me in a second. This is gonna suck. You know, oddly enough, because it was the only closest affordable pizza to me in my first apartment in Seattle, I started developing a taste for Domino's. Domino's became not the worst. I think you have to get like certain crusts in order for it to be a functional pizza. Otherwise you're eating cardboard with ketchup on it. Oh no, what I really gotta do here. There we go. Extra style points there, baby. And you can knock one enemy into another. I miss the wide availability of Hungry Howie's for their flavored crusts. Those really fit the bill. Shocking Pink. They knew what they were doing. Oops, looks like I got a small boost of viewers. Hello there. I'm up to 8 viewers right now, which is quite shocking here. Real quick, saying hello to everyone who just dropped in. I promise I am playing a real-ass GameCube right now. Before my stream crashed, in an earlier segment, I showed off my GameCube with the Eon HDMI adapter. This is they came out with a Model 2 somewhat recently, but I have the original version of it, where you have to really push the snot out of it to get it into both the digital out and the analog ports. The analog port is just a physical anchor, thankfully, and it puts out the HDMI cable on the side, which is super weird. But what you're seeing is the output of a real GameCube, looking gorgeous, thanks to Eon and their fabulous accessories. That drove away 2 people. Oh well. I guess it's just not that kind of stream. I'm way too casual. I'm just some random jerk who's honking off with my friends. Really, I mean, who wants to see that? Anyway, Shocking Pink, produce bombs from thin air. Hold down the kick button. I've got a decent amount of points. Oh, gotta have a slider. And that's as much as I'll take. Slider's super important, so I'll just overwrite one of my super shitty first level saves. Why not? Because these are the ones. Midnight Thunder Boy. That's where the real shit went down. Yeah, the crown, I believe, is when you have Twitch Prime. So if you have Amazon Prime, you, by extension, have Twitch Prime. So you can just link up your account, Twitch to Amazon, and boom, you become Twitch royalty. Being a part of Twitch Prime means you can support streamers you get 1 free subscription every month when you are subscribed to someone on Twitch. You do not see advertisements, and you get to unlock an exclusive set of emojis if that particular streamer does have an emoji pack. So there are some pretty cool things that come along with Prime. Also, there's a Prime loot notification that goes along with the crown. If you have Twitch Prime, there's a little crown icon next to your notifications bell at the top of Twitch, where for certain games you get extra loot just for being a member of Twitch Prime. Yeah, I've never known. Yeah, you're right on that, Alex. I've never known the numbers to truly be all that accurate. Like maybe it's something that maybe it refreshes like every 60 seconds, but that's about it. Anyway, this is the one and only bottle I'm gonna have. I don't want to go too heavy on or anything. Okay, so double saving, because that's what we do when we're paranoid. This is back in the memory card era where you couldn't reliably have anything like cloud saves or large, robust hard drives. You just had to trust that whatever Sony or Sega or Nintendo gave you was a robust enough solution. So inside my GameCube, I do indeed have the largest possible white one that I bought brand new back in the day, still kicking. And then this GameCube, when I bought it from that poor hapless owner who probably should have charged $150 instead of $80, it had another memory card with it as well. So I figured I'm just gonna fully port plug all aspects of my GameCube. Maybe one day I can get a Game Boy player as well. That will be super sweet. There's some really great Ruthie, if you really want to get into some streams, like not trying to be stereotypical, some of my favorite streamers are in fact women. Streaming right now is Smooth Operative. Definitely adore her, as well as Kung Fu Fruit Cup. They've both shown up well. They've both shown up in quite a few Games Done Quick editions. Tippy runs a lot of 3D adventure games, specifically Tomb Raider. She has been on GDQ for speedrunning Tomb Raider. Kung Fu Fruit Cup, currently, she does a lot of variety, board games, arts and crafts, and also is currently doing a run-through of Breath of the Wild casually, so good times. So anyway, Joe must go on. Actually, with that one level completed, the amount of time I spent on it, well, there was the crash to consider. So, I'll give this about another. I'll just try to complete this one level here. I'll go till about 11:40, and then oh yeah, big water drop. Pressing the button, teaching us the practical applications of slowing down time. No! Got hurt by a barrel. Ruthie, does your GameCube have the 2 video out ports in the back? If so, then you really got yourself a winner there. You can pick up a Carby, and they are running 75 if you're feeling super spendy, and you can get just as good video output like what I'm cranking out right now.
Take 5.
Robert convinced you to part with a game console? That's rude. I don't know how you wifed him, but clearly things can be forgiven. Anyway, I can unpause and keep cranking away here because a little bit of gameplay is what we all signed up for. What did I miss here? Oh, I have a limited amount of time after the button gets smacked. Okay. And I'm through. It's not that I like have a thing against Icy Rain. I'm actually currently subscribed to her right now. She just her favorite genre of games don't entirely jive with my preferred genre of games. So she has a very entertaining way of conveying her playthroughs, but it's at the same time, like Dragon Quest Builders, not my kind of thing. She's currently playing through Fire Emblem, yet again, not my thing. I fully respect those games as huge phenomena in their respective genre, and those franchises are wonderful, but they're just not my thing.
Hope you're warmed up, 'cause ready or not, here I come.
Oh, him again. Oh boy. Trying not to get shocked here. When it comes to retro game consoles, hoarding is a good thing, I think. Thanks for stopping by, Alex. I know it was late for you. It's been a long day, as it's Friday Syndigo. So thanks for I'm glad you were able to be part of seeing the fruits of what you shipped over to me. This thing is actually working extremely well with this GameCube. So a toast to you, Alex. Okay, Mach Speed. Electric fast combos. Distant targets. That's right, it sends out clones of Joe back there. And it makes Joe heat up from the sheer friction of it all. And it lets me set stuff on fire. Okay, full blown. Oh no, that barrel fucked me. Okay, so what about... Is there anything interesting back here? Was there another barrel? No, there wasn't. Okay. Brain playing tricks on me, and also just being obstinate. Anyway, so I'm like supposed to heat up here for some reason, even though sending this thing upwards is the prime directive, so I can get past it. Oh no, it's gonna be a photo finish. Oh, wow. Come on, henshin. Yeah, baby. And what I didn't learn until a long time later, especially when watching Dragon Ball Super last year, was how henshin is basically Japanese for transform. The combo going. Uh-oh. Just go for it, seriously. Oh man. And like, I totally forget how terrible the D-pad is on GameCube controllers. Da. Can I go back? Well, let me go back. No, it won't. Ah! Gonna rage against that because I missed out on a few of the filled canisters to let me get more awesome. Nick, everything good with you? Is Hal still living a nice happy life? I hope she's well. How is always sunshine and rainbows and kittens and stuff. Puppies too. something interesting up there, I thought. Oh, that platform. Oh, spiking. Oh, spikes. Oh, lordy. Extra dangerous. Little bit Indiana Jones right now. Might as well just dash to the end here. Oh, and this. Yep. Gotta set these things on fire. Light the torches. Gondor calls for aid. Yeah. And part of this is exactly why the Beautiful Joe Smash Brothers ripoff was called Red Hot Rumble. Power up, Joe must go on. I haven't fought a boss, so no save option. Oh, the Dominoes is here. Yes. Nice piping hot Dominoes. Happy for you. Dominoes, I mean, while you're drunk especially, that's going to make it pretty good. Anyway, yeah. You know, I don't need to save this. I've got a couple of other old completed saves anyway. Wow, these saves are very old saves. Like, alright. Gonna change games, but I'm gonna power off the GameCube, and I hope this doesn't cause a fucking crash. Okay, that's step one. Right back into the case, of course, only handling by the edges. None of that pinching stuff in the middle weirdness. Okay. Next up, I think I will run. Oh, this one will be very time efficient, I think. Yeah, let's boot this one up. And I feel like this is one of the more underappreciated gems in all of fighting history, and should really, really be appreciated. But first, don't crash, don't crash. Yes, got the alternate startup sound by holding Z on the controller. Change to progressive, of course. So, it's asking about progressive in case anyone is at all possibly curious about the technicalities of it. What it would normally have done is, well, it could have done one of two things. Either 240p or 480i. Progressive is the P, and I stands for interlaced. And an interlaced video works well, looks good, if you have an old CRT TV, where you could feed them certain kinds of signal and the TV didn't really care. But later on, TVs would get more advanced. They would be able to distinguish between and display progressive signal and interlaced signals. There's a lot of TV stations out there that transmit 1080i, 30 FPS, or they'll knock their output down to 720p, 60 FPS, taking advantage of the bandwidth available, whether they want the 1080 or the 720. It's all up to the broadcaster. Anyway, yeah, since the GameCube, along with the PS2 and the original Xbox, were in that really weird middle phase of video gaming where CRTs were kind of being phased out, but HDTVs kind of hadn't made it yet into full robustness and mainstream acceptance. That's why they had all of these weird flexibility options for video output options. Now the PS2, I believe, is mainly PS2 is mainly 480i. That's what gets talked about if you if you subscribe to My Life in Gaming on YouTube. Those guys go super in-depth in how consoles display video and also the best way to extract good quality video from retro consoles. But when video is interlaced, there's a certain aspect of where you just have to kind of kick back and live with it, and even the best de-interlacing methods are not something you want to mess with because they will add latency, which will totally screw up the way that you play. Even if it's adding 2 to 4 frames of lag for processing the video, that removes all the responsiveness, and your old muscle memory for video games could be wildly affected by that lag. So any and all video solutions are all meant to minimize lag as much as possible. That's why the Eon is so great. I actually took this GameCube down to my favorite local game store, the Gaming Zone. It's over on Broadway and Hardy, run by a couple really nice Latino dudes. And so I'm like, hey, you guys heard of the new Eon, the GC HDMI? And they're like, oh, let's monkey with it. So went home, brought it back, played a little Smash on it, and the dudes were definitely impressed. Anyway, yeah, Soul Calibur. This game, if I were running it in an emulator, it would indeed look even better. Something about the art direction of this game, as well as the overall texture resolution, looks amazing. And it scales incredibly well if you wanted to try to upscale this game to 720p or 1080p in Dolphin. So if you have if you have the means, if you have a machine with CPU and graphics card made, I don't know, in somewhere in the past 5 or 6 years, you can definitely get some good 720 or 1080p output in GameCube and Wii games using the Dolphin emulator, and a lot of them end up looking really fantastic. There is even... Oh, did I turn on Japanese for this at some point? If I did, that would have been super, super weeby nerdy of me. Wouldn't surprise me if I did. Let's see. Yeah, yep. I have Japanese. I made this game subbed instead of dubbed. That was what kind of thing I was on at some point. So anyway, let's do some arcade mode. I'm gonna shred through this to the best of my abilities as Link. I honestly have no idea what's required to get those last 3 characters unlocked down there after all these years, and at this point I don't care. But Link, I think out of all the console exclusive characters for Soul Calibur 2, and this was a cool thing that Namco did, and like I really feel like more of this should happen on console ports. So here in GameCube land, Soul Calibur 2 got Link, and but if you had the original Xbox version, you had Spawn. And on the PlayStation, I believe you had Heihachi from Series Mate Tekken. So truly, let me actually confirm the PlayStation thing, because let's see. Okay, yeah, it was Link, Heihachi from Tekken, and Spawn. So in a way, like, it's kind of weird, because here within the Soul Calibur universe, you already have Yoshimitsu, who was ripped straight out of Tekken, because he, you know, Yoshimitsu is inherently weird to begin with, so why not just let him run rampant in both franchises. Heihachi, using only his fists, is also, you know, a surprising move. As for Soul Calibur 3, let me check on that for you, Nick, because that is a good question. Soul Calibur 3, oh, looks like it only came out PlayStation 2 and arcade, unfortunately, so that one did not have nearly the coolness of Soul Calibur 2, and I don't remember the reviews of Soul Calibur 3 being as good as Soul Calibur 2 either, so it was really in... Soul Calibur 3 was definitely in a weird place within the Soul Calibur pantheon. If Soul Calibur 3 had another character exclusive kind of situation, I definitely would be all about that. beautiful music happened here for how they handled Link. Truly, Namco respected the source material. Nintendo had always been famously stingy with all of their intellectual property to let other companies handle it, but Namco, I mean, I'm guessing from also being Japanese, definitely already kind of had some respect there. So let's get a very awesome iteration of Link right here, who somehow, you know, straight out of Hyrule into Soul Calibur land. Oh! So close. Oh, what was that? Screw you. I'm just gonna wring out your ass because I'm fed up. Maxi is always frustrating. Let's chuck him right off the edge. I am done. I've got a little bit of overscan going on here. I have to tweak the AverMedia viewer here in OBS to get that going. Because yeah, the top's cut off, the bottom a little bit. I mean, it's still obviously playable, but yeah, you're seeing a truncated version just as I am. There, beat the snot out of him fair and square. Let's see, gotta do some slight shrinkage. Move it back up. Hopefully, that's better. I'll live with that. Taki, she is dangerous. Ooh, she clipped to the floor real quick there. Game was so busy handling the boob physics that it couldn't calculate her landing correctly. Got her again, and then done. Perfection. Perfection. Oh, I've always hated fighting Astaroth. Ugh. Come on. Let me get that grab in. There we go. And an extra little stab. Ugh. Adding insult to injury is definitely one of my favorite parts of this game, but you get an extra 5 seconds to just wail on them to really rub in your victory. Whoa! Woo! So happy I didn't ring out there. Mitsurugi is one of my other mains in this. His fight style is really smooth. Ugh, just straight up got whacked so hard I fell down. How about them apples? Whoa. Oh. And done.
Versus Raphael.
Oh, Raphael. His character is just obnoxious to me. Really love. That was always my favorite part, though, of these encounters like this, is seeing the motion capture, how gorgeously animated this was. And this arrangement of the Legend of Zelda theme is beautiful. Up against the wall where you belong. I feel like Raphael would be that guy at the bar who is drinking some absinthe because he fancies himself so enlightened, and he would riff about Led Zeppelin to you all night long. But Kyle and Nickelback is a good second place there. That's also pretty plausible. Oh, here we go, the final fight. Then I can ditch this game, go on to the next. Link's battle grunts are so fun. Bless that voice actress. Oh yeah, that guy thinks he's cute enough to hug every girl in the bar. Like, what the hell's his problem? First phase. Hey, where's my hug at? Kind of guy. Suck on the Master Sword. It is the blade of evil's bane. What are you even trying to do here? There we go. Wave bird. They'll tell you how any opinion you have is wrong, even if they don't necessarily believe in that, because they're still on that Reddit bullshit of negging, and they think that works. Oh, I guess second place in points. 1,000 gold, which is a drop in the bucket considering the amount of crap you can buy here. I wonder how much of the game currency I do have, because there was a time long ago when I was about 19, 20, where over in, what was it? Oh, what mode was it? Weapon Master mode. Oh my god, that goes on forever. I felt like I've beaten the snot out of every character 10 times over, but the game keeps inventing new scenarios for you to go in and fight someone else. I have unlocked a ton of weapons though, like holy crap. And like, how cool is this? That they not only include Link, but they make sure to fully encapsulate some of the Legend of Zelda history that was known at the time by making sure that his arms gallery, because you can of course choose any weapon, you know, each character has a ton of different weapons with varying attributes, strengths, weaknesses, what have you. Good night, Ruthie. Thank you. Take care. Nick, thank you also. You are very awesome for having shown up and checked this out. Don't know what game is next, but I will try to keep it lively and pretend that you're here in spirit. That's what I gotta do to put together a decent stream. So, here with Link, giving us beautiful 3D models of the freaking Armos armor, just ripped straight off an Armos Knight enemy. Oh, Ruthie, you were just saying goodnight to Nick. Got it. Okay. Well, thanks for sticking around, Ruthie. You keep it lively in here as well. So, Armos Knight's common enemy, the Megaton Hammer, as seen in Ocarina of Time, the Cane of Sumari, or Cane of Birna, excuse me. But Link is used to using many canes. I believe Cane of Birna was its name in Link to the Past. It was Cane of Sumaria in one of the Oracle games. Mirror Shield, as we know and love from Ocarina. The Magic Sword. This one, I can't recall its point of origin within the Zelda series, in all honesty. The Biggoron Sword, yet again, another piece from Ocarina. Every character gets a version of the Soul Edge. Wow, I can't believe I unlocked all of this stuff. Yeah, the Soul Edge is just, you know, basically the perfect weapon. And then, oh man, the Great Fairy Sword from Majora's Mask. A wonderful addition. And then the Bug Catching Net. Now, that's a great caption. No fairies in this world, unfortunately. Let's go with the Soul Edge, you know, basically the Necronomicon of weaponry. But I think this demo mode just lets the character flash themselves, basically. Yeah, lets you play with the character by any means you see fit. And he holds that pose so gracefully for us. Let's get cinematic, zooming out while spinning to see Link in all of his glory. And let's start making our way back in. Nice and tight like that. Now, Ruthie, was Ocarina of Time the first Legend of Zelda game you played overall, or just the first one that you finished? What other Zelda exposure did you have before Ocarina of Time? Calamities. Oh my. I have to take a screenshot of this because this is too good. Oh my. Make sure I grab a screenshot where I don't look like a complete doof. There we go. I mean, I'm always going to look like a complete doof, but just less of a doof is what it comes down to. the only Super Nintendo Zelda was Link to the Past. The first two on the NES, of course, the original Legend of Zelda, good, nice, playable, very straightforward, very sweet and reserved. Didn't take too many chances, except for, you know, never guiding you or anything, but just really was a nice, straightforward game. Zelda 2, I played through it with a guide, and now that I've made like 3 or 4 runs through the game and really gotten a good grasp of it, Zelda 2 actually is not the worst Zelda to me anymore. It is actually a really impressive, ambitious game. Shigeru Miyamoto went on record saying that he did not like it, but there were definitely some good ideas in that game which I kind of wish would have been explored or expanded upon a little bit more. It did kind of give birth to some of the linearity that was seen in Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, etc. The mainline Zelda games, which are kind of linear, that they had you endure an event and then they pointed you to roughly where the next event would go. You should definitely replay, I think, A Link to the Past, and then as a companion piece, like you saw me play months ago, play Link's Awakening, because I played Link's Awakening first, like that was the first Zelda that I completed. Then I went back and I played Link to the Past, and I'm like, oh, Link's Awakening is like tiny Link to the Past in a way. There are so many little graphical elements and item similarities that made me realize how closely related the two games were. Oh yeah, those Star Wars PC games, like, I was never a PC gamer by any stretch of the imagination. Probably never will be. But I was, if nothing else, I was aware. I was always adjacent to the things that were going on PC games. And the old, the old Star Wars games, I can't even remember their names off the top of my head, but you obviously would know them. Would know them much more than me, but I respect what those Star Wars games did. All the stuff that was made by LucasArts back in the day, you know, all the way up until, what, maybe 2000, 2004, that turned out pretty well. And I still need to play Earthbound too. Like, I tried firing up Earthbound on my SNES Classic, and I don't know why, it just couldn't grab me for some reason. I don't understand why. Yes, Dark Forces and Jedi Knight. Those were really, like, Star Wars fans were pretty spoiled back then between Dark Forces, Jedi Knight, and then Shadows of the Empire. Anywho, let's pack this one away. Love that Japanese. Steam, that's a good place to have them. Whatever is on Steam, usually it's modernized, patched, fixed versions of the games that that, you know, make it good for modern machines, and also, you know, they get visual enhancements too, so that's pretty nice. Okay, so next up, I think I'm just gonna fool around for about a half hour in this game. I'm not gonna start a new game because this one is really bad for the opening cutscene. Speedrunners often agonize about the initial, like, 20 minutes that they have to burn, just due to the opening cutscenes. It's frustrating. Anywho, progressive scan. Yeah, Dolby Surround, ProLogic 2, and that's another kind of a weird hallmark of old games. Weird resolutions like 660 by 448. What is that? Oh, Humble Bundle, Humble Bundle is how I got my start on Steam as well. Like, I adamantly refused to use Steam completely, and then I found some really awesome games on Humble Bundle, and I'm like, okay, fine, I'll get Steam. Good old Super Mario Sunshine. Some of the most fun movement tech in all of Mario happened here. Why do I have those one or two? Can I delete this? Yeah. I'm gonna erase the ones that are completely extraneous. Erasing the dumb ones. Like, why if only one or two shines? Why even keep it around? So let me go to the one where I beat the game. I did not get every shine, but I got enough to beat the game, and that's what counted back then. Because at the same time, like, I was, let's see, Christmas 2004. Oh, I was still 20. I wasn't even like anywhere near my drinking career or anything like that. So I had time to play video games. I wasn't doing dumb stuff and wasting my money on booze yet. I was wasting my money on video games. That's why my GameCube collection is so legit, because I was at that nice midpoint. Gotta reacquaint myself with some of the movement tech here. Because I know a lot of people would consider... ooh, what's this rainbow all about? I know a lot of people would consider Mario Odyssey to be the be-all, end-all wonder of Mario movement, but there were some really daring things that happened here in Super Mario Sunshine that were freaking wonderful. And I'm not sure which one is worth picking. Like, okay, that rainbow is there, but I've collected all the shines here, so I don't understand. So beautiful to see it in proper 480p here. Great art direction in this game too. Really daring for a Mario game at the time, especially to throw on Flood on Mario's back like that. Grandpa's at the top, as usual. Please wear this again. No, a shortcut. How sweet of them. No, I'm trying to balance on top. I'm not trying to do the shimmy slide there. Oh. Okay, fine. I was going to try to do some fancy camera panning stuff, but nope. Can't play too much on the analog stick, apparently. A long time ago, I was so legit at this. What was the... Mario could duck in this, right? At least I thought he could. He moves a lot like he did in Mario 64, but I honestly don't think he can duck. Like, usually... Oh, something... Usually there's a hint. There's some sort of indicator. When the camera zooms in blue like that, that usually means I'm close to something. Anyway, I'm gonna play this safe. Gonna get in the cat basket here. Okay. Aha! A physics puzzle. How about them apples? That I immediately screwed myself out of. Wonderful. So how about... Yeah. How about I just flood my way through it? Shocking amount of water hiding in that thing. Oh, handles of vodka. Jeez, were you getting like Wolfschmidt or something like that? Just because when you're younger and you're buying handles of vodka, usually it's not by any means quality stuff. I mean, maybe Smirnoff if you guys were splitting it or something, so you could feel spendy with each other. When the bottle was like $50. Watching speedrunners on this game is absolutely bonkers. I'm envious of the skill they put forth. They truly do some magic here. Yeah, see, I can mechanically like the butt stomp works the same way, but oh god, save me. Ugh. Maybe this is not the level for me. Oh dear. Okay, so I think there's like an implication that there's a blue coin nearby. Blue coins are a very important aspect of this game. But I've lost a lot of the means by which to secure them. Oh. Am I supposed to be able to find my way inside this thing? Ooh, that's a tiny hole. Can I wiggle my way in there? Maybe, maybe. No? Do I have to come at it from below? It looks like there should theoretically be something in there. I guess not. Flavored McCormick 22 for a handle. Yikes, that sounds like Hangover City. So maybe I should try to find a level that has some shines available and actually has some fun pursuing some goals there. So I should be able to exit area and let's look around to see where I can and should go. Yeah, we were all young and it worked. And we did not enjoy the way we felt the next day, but you know what? It was fine. We were fine. It's all good. We could drink, we could digest anything, and it was all good. Is there no easy way of... Ah, this is what I'm looking for. A map of some sort, okay. So, Pinna Park, 8 shines. Serena Beach, 7 shines. Ooh. Gelato, 8. Nookie, 8. Pianta Village, 7. Okay. Corona Mountain. The Airstrip, 2. Okay, need to figure out how to get my sweet taste to Serena Beach. Serena Beach. My poison of choice back in the day was Jack Daniels. Copious amounts of Jack Daniels. Usually ordering it by the double. And then sloshing it down with like bomb rub Dos Equis. It was absolutely unruly, the kind of booze that this bar called Iguana Max served. Just being able to roll up in there and find out that they served bombers 22-ounce bottles of Dos Equis for $7. Like, oh, I could have that much booze in me for only that price? I'm sold. What's over here? Screw you. Tell me your secrets. Talk to me. Work for a little bit? Some fruit. 3 coconuts. That's a touch difficult. And like, oh, they're right. They're right here in this tree. This Pianta is incredibly lazy. And that coconut doing that is highly rude. I don't deserve this treatment. Okay. Ooh, a blue coin. $1 PBR, $4 pictures. Oh man, those were the days with booze. Like it's so hard to find bars that cost that much anymore, or maybe just my tastes have changed in a certain way. Around where you live, I'm sure bars like that are common, or maybe they're just trying to rob tourists. So pitchers are going to be at least $8 or something. I think this shoots me to Pinna Park. Let me double check. Yeah, that island. Yeah, Pinna Park, which I don't need to go. How on earth do I make my way to Serena Beach? Serena Beach. Let's jump on top of the building with a pineapple in the pipe. Have Yoshi eat the pineapple and jump into the pipe, which leads to Serena Beach. Okay, so I have to go. I have to go way up high. Honestly, Ruthie, the bars down there, I'm sure are like scuzzy as hell, and you don't ever want to be in there. Actually, these manholes are great because of how absolutely ridiculously high they shoot you in the air, so you can take advantage of that altitude and go wherever you want. Oh, how did this go? There we go. That should be enough. Yeah. So that's the first part. Now how do I get up there? Like, as far as I know, there's no cannon or anything. Wait a second. Oof. Okay. Oh, I was hoping that would have something to do with it. Trivia is a good equalizer in a bar. That trivia will do good things to the vibe. I think that kind of help to cure, or at least temporarily hold back the riffraff. Karaoke, unfortunately, does not do anyone those kind of favors. So it's one of those annoying things. Three pineapple. I got to steal from someone nearby. Yeah, definitely not pineapple. Why don't you do karaoke? That seems like your kind of jam. a good way to de-stress, to unwind, to show off a bit more of your skill. That you are multifaceted. Ow. Oh, that's it? Just one coin out of that open window. Lame. Oh, on top of a building with a pineapple in the pipe. Not on top of that building, per se, just there was a much more accessible building that had a pineapple in its pipe. So I can get to where I want to go. This was it. You know, I think every karaoke bar, the best karaoke is at the bars that are a little bit sketch. But at the same time, you know, it's a crapshoot when the karaoke is actually taking place. Hotel Delfino. So many dolphin references throughout this. If nothing else, a nice little wink and nod to the fact that the GameCube was originally codenamed the Dolphin during development, and then Nintendo decided we're gonna skip a really cool name like the Dolphin and gonna call it just the GameCube. That's literally all it is. Mario, please do come in. Let's find those red coins. What's this nipple doing here? Before the timer runs out. Oh, I think I remember this being like a hideously stupid challenge. Oh, I've got 5 minutes, so let's see what happens. Okay. Anyway, upstairs I go, I guess. Oh, to whatever's happening over here. I would have expected a red coin in the bathroom. What's wrong with these people? Savages. All of them savages. Oh, they put it in the women's room, of course. Freaking, that is so Japanese of them. Where do I go? Where do I go? Like, I bet speedrunners don't even put up with this dumb challenge, because they're usually doing any percent. Gotta check every stupid door. Oh, come on! Wasting my time. Casino not ready for business. It's a freaking casino. You never let that close, ever. Okay, those coins are really well hidden. Is there another upstairs? Yes, there is. Oh my god. I wasted so much time. Finally a door lets me in. Time to go crash the spa. Okay, 3 coins, 2 minutes. Can I do it? I don't think I can, but yeah, it's worth a shot. I have no idea where they are. Obviously going blind as possible on this game, so it's all new to me again. Okay, I should... I want to check all the doors, but I also think I should just go right upstairs again. Oh wait, this door's wide open. And I've just invaded the privacy of some children. Oh, hell! An actual maze? How terrifying. Oh well, it could drop me in a more awesome location that actually has a red freaking coin in it. This is some Pac-Man bullshit right here. I play too many Nintendo games. Yep, crashed right through. And this is the top floor. Do I have to go back up into that maze again? Geez, no wonder I never did this back in the day. This is obnoxious. And there's booze! Booze that hate water, because of course. Nice sound effect. But doesn't get me any closer to the 3 more red coins that I need. Thank you, Ruthie. The way you keep believing in me is admirable, and I don't know how you keep hanging on every time. I mean, I might as well get myself a blue coin as a consolation prize of sorts. Oh, you don't have to act like that, Mario. Jeez, you drama queen. Oh, and it chucks me right out of the entire level? Bullshit. Well, I do have 10 blue coins, so I may as well come to the blue coin hut, which I do remember where this is, and trade them in for something. For that, 10 blue coins. Like this bear's just hoarding shine sprites from a city that was absolutely withering on the vine without the shine sprites, so this is truly cruel here. Save and continue, heck yeah. Okay. Back to the map. Corona Mountain. Oh, the El Pianta Village. I only got 7 of the shines there, so I just left it and neglected it ever since. It could be a fat raccoon. That could very well be a chunky tanuki. I mean, I wouldn't put anything past the Japanese, really. And Bianco Hills is not Pianta Village, but I can't back out now. Nice, beautiful, sweeping view of Bianco Hills. That doesn't help me. But it is cool being able to see that you are in one gigantic game world. Let's get out of here. Anyway, where was I trying to go again? Oh, Pianta Village. Oh, Pianta Village is pretty advanced. It's a enter through a pipe on top of the Shine Gate. Ah, difficult to get there without the rocket nozzle. Of course, the rocket nozzle. Should have thought about the alternate nozzles, which are conveniently placed right here. I think this is the one. No, this helps me accelerate. Not quite the rocket nozzle. Has blue. Okay, hover nozzle. Okay, so by process of elimination, yep, the nozzle that actually looks like a rocket. Woo! That's one short burst there. Okay. Gotta learn how to manage that burst here. Ah, it doesn't work sitting in water. How lame. I mean, some of the animals in Animal Crossing kind of, like, it looks like a fat version of what would be considered a raccoon in Animal Crossing, so you have a good point there, Ruthie. To the top I go, hopefully. There we go. I'm sure there's a way to get up here without the rocket nozzle, but I'm not elite enough. Fluff Festival coin hunt. Oh, of course, it's another coin hunt. Well, good thing I have a way of kind of cheating it. But I probably am also not going to be on a timer here. So let's dive in. Let's try to grab these coins. And once I grab this shine, I think I will move on to another game, which will, by the current time, will probably be the final game. Oh, this level! Screw this level entirely. No wonder I gave up on this red coin hunt. Because this level is a nightmare. Oh, God. Yeah, under the level is a scary, scary place to be. Bringing back Mario fence climbing, just like the good old days. Oh, there's the red coin, all the way over there. Well, some bitch. Ah! Okay, so how can I... Oh! bounces me, huh? So how can I leverage this into... Nope, not gonna make it. It was a valiant attempt. No. Oh, I'm low on water. Kinda scary. Gotta micromanage it here, somehow, some way. Just gonna have to be super careful with that source of water here. I don't believe I have a long jump in this game. So I'm gonna have to cook through this the long way. I'm gonna have to Hanukkah that supply of water there. From the starting bridge, giant palm tree to the right. You know, from here... Yeah! I got hops, and the last amount of water got me to a safe place. I can refill on water later. And doop. One of these leaves had the red coin. I saw it flicker. There we go. Boop. Red coin 3. From the starting bridge, face the center of the village. Head left. Go around the edge of the village and head past the giant palm tree on that side and the tall grass past the giant palm tree. Red coin by a swing. On it. Red coin by a swing. Yep, in the grass. Alright. Moving on. Red coin 4 in the hot springs. Dive to get it. Okay, next up, under the crook of the giant palm tree. Giant palm is won by the hot springs. Beware the beehive. Just charge in and get the coin. Oh. Alright, just charging in. Charging in. Charging in! Oh wait, I should have refilled water while I was in the hot springs. There we go, all topped up. Red coin 6 under the all-inclusive fruit tree just outside the hot springs. All-inclusive fruit tree. All-inclusive fruit tree. The super accessible fruit tree. Well, this one's going much better than the previous one, Ruthie, so thank you. Ah, this fruit tree. Red coin. Red coin 7. Follow the dry steam bed in the center of the village till you find a stack of boxes. Get out the bend gate, because Mario's butt will be sore after getting this coin. Smash the boxes in the stack. Follow the dry steam bed, center of the village, a stack of boxes. Okay, dry steam bed, center of village. Dry steam bed, dry steam bed, dry steam bed. Which I think is this. Follow it until I find boxes. That looks like a stack of boxes. I don't know what other stack of boxes it could be talking about. There we go. Woo! Didn't have to smash that many. Coin 8 from the red toolbox. Rocket jump to the gold mushroom. At the gold mushroom, you should look up and find some stationary cloud platforms you can stand on. Oh boy. Jumping in the clouds. Not fun. Okay, so first and foremost, where can I find the rocket? And where can I find the red toolbox? I mean, I feel like the red toolbox should be near these boxes, because there was sort of a flow, sort of, not calling it the perfect flow, but sort of a flow to how the coins went so far. Now, as for cloud platforms, okay, cloud platforms are they over on that far side? Yeah, looks like the only place that cloud platforms exist is on the other side, so that is the direction I shall go. Still know nothing about a red toolbox, though. That seems sketch to me. Oof. That was a lot of weird momentum there. How's this vantage point? Like, these objects are usually supposed to be absurdly large. What if I... first-person view. Still a little bit odd. I'm not entirely finding the placement, but you know what? Exploration is what this game's all about, so might as well. Let's go way up high. See what more we can see. Okay, there's some cloud platforms, and there is an alternate nozzle. So I'm a little perplexed if I'm supposed to use those dandelion seeds to get around. Oh, I am very much screwed. Unless there's something way down there? No? Okay. I will officially put out the call that backseat gaming is allowed, because I am mighty clueless at the moment. Oh, okay. Do I just let the breeze carry me out to that crazy region then? No! Thought I had it figured out. That's a long time to death. Okay, given that valiant effort, I think it's time to put this one down. Because it's... when I do a game showcase like this, it's just meant to be fun and light and airy, and as soon as it becomes a burdensome Herculean task, then that's where I'm prone to saying no to it. So, good night, Super Mario Sunshine. I'll see you again in another few, I don't know, years, like last time. Yep. Sorry to hurt your heartstrings there. So, let's go on to another major mascot game. I don't necessarily think this game had any true improvements here in the GameCube version, but, you know, Sega had to make some dough and start recouping some losses after the Dreamcast died, so this was the right way to go about it. There we go, 640 by 480, baby, proper aspect ratio. And now let's just jam. Let's jam to the intro music because it's so good. I'm gonna mute myself too. Ruthie, by all means, please. I will not be hurt if you need to bounce out. So go get your rest. You've already been awake for nearly 20 hours. You don't need to hurt yourself here.
Select a memory card. Select a file.
God, I've done like nothing. Love that butt rock.
Select your character.
Let's get him!
Maybe I'll knock out like 15 more minutes of this, and then I'll call it two. If you can hang on for that much longer. Just like the song, can't hold on much longer. I will never let go. That's exactly what you were doing. Oh, cutscene time? Oh no, I was just the control being shit because Sega could not and still cannot build a decent 3D Sonic engine to save their own lives. And this camera is utter shite. I don't even know where I am or why I'm here.
The way to the sky deck.
Oh, he said while sliding around on one axis. Yeah, egg carrier sounds a little bit patriarchal, doesn't it? Shimmy, shimmy. Anyway, yeah, Sonic controls like an absolute pig here, so... in this game and all the other 3D games, but you know, if nothing else, busting out the GameCube is showing off the era, showing off the zeitgeist of what it meant to game in the early to mid 2000s. God, this is lame. This is so lame. This platforming is dumb. An extra life? How sweet. Tails is good. If you, I'm just trying to think here of some of the more optimal ways you could get Tails. There was a lot more Tails in Sonic Adventure 2. So definitely find a way to get your filthy mitts on that one. What the fuck is happening here? Man, this is so janky. Like, yes, the shoes let me go faster, but at what cost? At what cost? Yeah, exactly. That cost. That bullshit. Oh god! Don't ever scare me like that again, game. What the hell? Let's have a shield back. Oh, it's time to... Can this camera be any worse? It's time to do some homing attacks. And then... Okay, I just kind of have to trust that the direction I'm going is a correct direction. Okay, here I am. No, I've gotta go fast. While the butt rock keeps wailing. Yeah, if it's confusing watching, imagine the confusion of trying to play this mess. Oh man, it's bad. It's really bad. What the fuck? Like, and this is supposed to be an improvement on the Dreamcast version, mind you. That there was supposed to be like bug fixes and tweaks and shit. And clearly no one was interested in doing any of that. They knew they had a giant pile of shit on their hands, and then opted to just polish the turd instead of actually make something consumable here. Like, God, this is a mess. Okay, now I attach to the ladder correctly. Yeah, because like I'm not latching to the ladder, I'm like latching inside the ladder or behind the ladder instead, so it's so bad. Like I'm just reveling in how everyone thought this was okay. Like, can I clip to the top? Oh my god, if I mash A, can I clip through the ceiling here? That would be amazing. Damn it. Looks like that's not the case. So I'm gonna... What the hell? I don't even know where I'm supposed to be at this point. Maybe this wasn't that good of a choice for a game. Maybe I just... See, is that good for... Actually, yeah, this one's visually entertaining, and it's got fun mini games. So, yeah. Goodbye, Sonic. You good effort, little guy. You tried. You really tried. Proud of you for the effort. It's pretty adorable. Okay, so being that I was fairly decent. At hoarding some things. Here's an old thing to mail in to Sega at one point. The product registration. Which of the following products do you currently own? Sega Dreamcast, Nintendo 64, Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Game Boy Advance, Nintendo Game Boy / Color, PlayStation Game Console, PlayStation 2 Computer Entertainment System, or Xbox Video Game System. Really, really funny way of tabbing down information. So anyway, Sonic, go to sleep. Go rest. You've had a long, hard day, even if that was only like 10 minutes. So I think I'm going to screw around in some of the mini games on Melee. Yeah, I agree with you. I had to put Sonic out of his misery. It's pretty bad. What's going on, GameCube? I turned you on. No signal. Let's give that a few seconds. And again. There we go. Whew. That was a touch scary. But then again, these capture devices are also always touchy. Hell yeah, progressive scan. Ooh, I feel like this is... I'm going to have to shrink this. Let's see how it looks when I actually play it. So far, so good. One player mode. Yes, the stadium. the home run contest. I was never truly good at this one, but there's some fun stuff that can be done. Oh wow, this is the extent of who I unlock. This is kind of pathetic. Sure. Nope, blew it. No distance, such is my life. Still doing it with Link. Nope, screwed that up. I used to remember the ways to get long distances, and it's pretty clear by the fact that when we get back to these main menus here, like total high score, yeah, I can get hundreds of feet at times because I you know, there was one point where I knew I was doing. I play Smash on my Switch a good amount. Wow, Ice Climbers? I did that with Ice Climbers? What the hell? I did that with Fox? Let's see what Fox does here. Ah! I know that there are really good players who send this like 1,000 feet, but I'm not one of those players. So let's head back. The target ones are pretty good. And it will reacquaint me with one left. A new record. Oh my. Just relearning movement here. Because I may be okay at Smash, but different versions of Smash have very different movement principles to them, and Melee obviously no exception here. I like how they go full, what's that kaiju's name? The sound effect that they add here is, the turtle with spiked back kaiju. Have I forgotten its name already? Like, especially because I went and geeked out for Godzilla not too long ago. And that Godzilla movie had like everything. If you haven't seen the new Godzilla movie, oh man, it is a treat. It is chock full of all the kaiju you could possibly ask for. Great battles between Mothra, Godzilla, and King Ghidorah. Just beautiful, beautiful monster scenes. That was a new record? That was pathetic. And it was kind of weird with some characters, where some characters they had their double jump move, and then it was kind of a crapshoot whether their up B would let them basically have a third jump. And yeah, Yoshi just has a super high double jump. Oh dear. That's going to be problematic there. That should probably be the last one in my opinion. Of course, his level looks like his vintage outings. Oh, what's over here? Yes, one more, and it's going to be in a place that is damn near unreachable. Is it off to the side here? Is it way up there? Where could it be? Oh. Usually there's one that puts you in danger, which is intended as the final target, so that's odd. Now let's see how far my boy Ganondorf has come, because I really like Ganon. And Ganon is my boy in Smash Ultimate. He truly beats the snot out of everything. That was a very hard level. Let's see what Link has for us. I need to figure out how to unlock the rest for this, because I'm feeling kind of ashamed here with having had this game for this long, and my character select screen looking like that. It's very, very bad. Target practice, hooray. Uno más. ¿Dónde está? Yeah! 30 seconds. I'm into it. Okay. So I'm just gonna... And I will cap this off with a 3-minute melee. Who did I used to wreck shit with back in the day? I might have to stick with Captain Falcon and his Falcon Punch. Ah! Okay. Doing one more. With Link. Because I'm trying to shut the stream down. I'm trying to get some good sleep in. There we go. Oh yeah. Spamming up B. That's what life's really all about. Launch, launch, launch. Get them all up in the air. Away with you. Launch, launch, launch. Some of them fight back in clever ways, but a lot of them deserve to get launched into the stratosphere. Really loving the butt rock soundtrack here. And you hear the crowd chanting my name. Go Link. Oh yeah. Kirby Star smashing stuff. I've already suffered a shitload of damage, so I don't know if I'm going to make it all 3 minutes. This is pretty brutal, actually. Minute 15 left. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, none of them are hitting me with like smash attacks or anything, which is nice, but I'm still terrified. Because the slightest breeze should be able to fucking rip me to shreds right now. Yeah, exactly, just like that. Just a simple, and done. 41 seconds to go. Okay, well, I'm going to call that for stream. So, goodbye Gamecube. Thank you, Ruthie, and whoever else might be tuning into this stream. I'm not sure of the actual number because I'm pretty sure that number lies sometimes, but it's at least 2 people. So whoever the other person is who maybe hasn't been participating in chat, thank you. It's time to wrap up this stream. I'm gonna set myself off to another channel. So let's go say hi to Tippy real quick. I'm gonna hang with her for a little while I wind down. And that's another stream. Felt good to come back. Felt good to just unleash and riff about video games a whole lot more. There were definitely some facts that I maybe did not bring down as much as I wanted to. So thanks for putting up with it. Hopefully my audio quality wasn't terrible. Just dealing with all the realities of this capture device and other such things. So yeah, it's good to be back. Thank you for showing up. So, let's go raid, and let's go. Bye-bye.